Hi, it's Eli, RESPeRATE Success Manager. Now that we have everything out of the box, I want to help you get set up for your first session. Each RESPeRATE machine is distinctly marked with a marking for your sensor belt and one for your earbuds. So you want to take the earbuds, place them in the jack, gently putting it in, pushing until you hear it go click. The same with the sensor belt. You want to take the sensor belt pin, put it into the spot, gently push until it clicks. So now it's time to get ready for your first session. One of the first things I want to recommend is when you're doing a session, please make sure you're wearing comfortable clothing. You don't want to wear a tight belt or a tight bra, which is going to restrict your breathing, and you really won't get the benefit out of doing your session. So the other thing you want to remember is when you sit, make sure you sit in a comfortable chair, either on a couch or in a recliner. You want to be able to lean back and relax. You don't want to sit hunched over where you feel like your belly is going to be crunched together. You want to be able to sit back and you want to be able to relax. Now, another question comes up is, where do I place the sensor? Now, the sensor can be placed in two different places. Some people naturally breathe first from their abdomen. Others breathe first from their chest, and both are fine. But one way to determine it is by placing one hand on your chest, putting the other hand on your abdomen. Then take a deep breath in. Now, if you notice, the first hand that moved for me was the one on my abdomen. So my placement for the sensor belt is going to be on my abdomen, about 2 fingers above my belly button, like this. Now, if I was breathing from my chest, I would be placing the sensor belt over my chest with the sensor unit over to the right, like this. All right. Regardless of where you breathe first, I want you to place a sensor on the abdomen position. 2 things you want to remember. First, you want to make sure that the wiring is going down. Second, make sure that the flat side of the sensor that has the numbers on the back goes up against the body. Now bring the belt around your waist with the sensor unit and buckle up front to make it easier to adjust. Make sure you take the male part into the female part and push until it snaps. Then you gently pull and tighten so it fits snug, not too tight, not too loose. You should be able to slide a finger underneath comfortably. Now slide the sensor unit right and left to ensure it moves freely and bring it into place. With the sensor on your abdomen, now place the earbuds in your ears. Now you're ready to begin the embedded tutorial. Simply press and hold the on-off button until you see the question mark.
Welcome to the RESPeRATE tutorial. RESPeRATE lowers blood pressure by guiding you into therapeutic breathing, slow, effortless breathing with prolonged exhalation. In the following minutes, you will go through a step-by-step tutorial for using RESPeRATE. Make sure that the elastic belt is wrapped around your abdomen, with the sensor midway between your navel and chest. The belt should be buckled and adjusted to fit snugly. If you would like to hear this information again, press down now. Otherwise, press up to continue. Lean back and breathe according to the voice instructions. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Great. This is where you should place the sensor. Let's try a different sensor position. Move the belt up just above your chest. Slide the sensor so that it is on the right side of your chest. Press up to continue. Lean back and breathe according to the voice instructions. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. Great. This is where you should place the sensor. Press up to continue. Now, let's perform an abbreviated RESPeRATE session together. Each session begins with a recognition phase. Lean back and relax with the background music, while RESPeRATE gets to know your individual breathing pattern. RESPeRATE has successfully recognized your breathing pattern. Your number of breaths per minute is now displayed, and the figure shows your inhale and exhale movement. This tone is the breathe-in guiding tone. This tone is the breathe-out guiding tone. Now, lean back and breathe according to the guiding tones. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. Continue to breathe with the guiding tones. Great. Your breathing movements follow the guiding tones well. If you would like to repeat this part, press down now. Otherwise, press up to continue. In a full session, RESPeRATE will continue to guide your breathing into the therapeutic zone of less than 10 breaths per minute. When your breathing is within the therapeutic zone, a circle will appear. Each minute spent in the therapeutic zone will fill a segment of the circle. Your goal is to accumulate at least 10 therapeutic minutes and fill the circle. Breathe without effort. If the guiding tones are uncomfortable, hold down the Info button and RESPeRATE will refresh. You have successfully completed the RESPeRATE tutorial.
A few more points. If you want to change the volume during your session, all you need to do is press the arrow up. To decrease it, all you need to do is press the arrow down. To change melody, all you need to do is press on the menu button one time.
Melody selection.
Then you can scroll through to my favorite, number 3. If you have trouble following the guiding tones, change to melody number 4.
Melody selection.
Which only has 2 tones. I'm going to let you go try RESPeRATE on your own. In 3 days, you'll receive the next tutorial video with some additional tips and tricks on how to best use RESPeRATE.